Okay, it's me again. So I want to show you how you can get rid of things that you do not need in your grade book in Google Classroom. Now, my student names are on the left-hand side of my screen, and you cannot see that. You cannot see that. I'm not videoing any student names. So, for example, this one thing here, this was just a little Liberty Learning. It was the pre-test, and I don't need this in my grade book. It's not a grade. This morning work, I don't need this in my grade book. It's not a grade. So there are things here that I don't need in my grade book because they're just not grades. You look at these three dots here, click on it, click on delete. Super, super simple, done. Now, a lot of these assignments that you see, they are actually scheduled for next week. So they're going to pop up in their Google Class next week. But then so many things in my Google Classroom are things like videos and things like games to play and, go to this Quizlet website, practice this Quizlet. So I have tons and tons and tons. The majority of my things in Google Classroom, they're not grades. They're just things for the children to do, material, yes, assignments, but not necessarily grades. So if you do have grades, so let's say this is the week 2, see this is actually something for next week, U.S. states and regions. So let's just say that all of my students were finished. They're all finished, okay? So I come here and I click on these 3 buttons again, click on these 3 buttons, and I can click Return All. And that way, when you have your grades here, of course my students don't because this is something that's been assigned for next week, I can just click Return All and all of my grades are sent to my students. And the grades also are sent to those parents who have signed up, who are also getting emails from Google Classroom. That's it. Thank you.